The man jokingly said to his 6-month-old son, "If I hadn't had you 3 kids, I could drink and party however I wanted." But these words came true. That night, fire burned the house to ashes. 3 tiny bodies were carried out one by one from the ruins. Mike, as a father, was devastated. Police investigation showed the fire was indeed caused by Mike, but it wasn't intentional. Hearing he was released without charges, he grabbed the officer's gun, pointed it at his own head, and pulled the trigger directly. Since the law couldn't judge him, he'd ended himself. The gun wasn't loaded, but that bullet called despair had already pierced through his soul and heart. After the 3 children died, his wife chose divorce, and Mike came to Boston alone, becoming a reclusive handyman, every day moving between different rooms, fixing pipes and unclogging toilets for clients. When difficult ladies gave him trouble and insults, he didn't care at all. When beautiful women threw themselves at him, his face remained numb. But if someone smiled and looked at him twice, he'd suddenly explode in rage and throw punches, as if they were mocking him. Look, that's the idiot who killed his own 3 kids. During the day Mike could numb himself with work, but at night, he could only return to his pitch-black basement, spending the endless nights alone. Mike thought he could muddle through the rest of his life, but fate wasn't planning to go easy on him. Boston winters have thick snow. Mike was clearing snow with a shovel, like he always did, when his brother's friend called, saying his brother had a heart attack and was being resuscitated. Mike hurried to drive back to seaside Manchester, but what awaited him was a lifeless face in the morgue. He remembered years ago, the day his brother was diagnosed with heart disease. The doctor said his brother wouldn't live past 10 years. The 2 brothers had joked about it carelessly, never expecting this day would come so early. Mike painfully collapsed on his brother's chest, wanting to feel his brother's warmth one last time, then with a kiss, said goodbye to his only remaining family in this world. Now, the most important thing was to go to school, to bring his nephew to the hospital to see his father one last time. This was Mike's first time returning home in 10 years. The winter sea was completely silent, cold wind howling. The trees had long since lost their leaves, making the branches clearly visible. Just like how people's departure can also make memories crystal clear,